Hi, my name's Dave and this is my story. In the early part of 2003, I woke up one morning and noticed I had a problem with my right eye. I went to the doctors and they dismissed it at first, thinking it may be some form of minor infection, sent me with some drops on my way. The problem persisted, and it was at that point that I realised actually that there's something not quite right here. But obviously, being a young guy at 16, I thought I was invincible and was living life to the full. So I just presumed that it couldn't be anything serious, and I'd be back on my way playing golf and rugby and football within a matter of moments. But unfortunately, that wasn't the case. I underwent a biopsy on my right eye, and I was then told the news that I didn't think I'd probably hear in a lifetime, let alone at the young, fit and healthy age of 16. I was diagnosed with a very aggressive cancer that was attacking the back of my right eye that was a 3 in a million chance of getting. I was then forced really into a world probably I had only ever seen on TV, which was a children's cancer ward. I suppose I was very naive about the word and thought, you know, you take a few tablets, you may have a slight loss of hair and then you're on your way again. Unfortunately for me, it wasn't quite like that. I underwent 6 months of toxic, intense chemotherapy, lost all of my hair, then had 25 sessions of intense radiotherapy. But 4 days before Christmas Day, I finished all of my treatment. And that's probably one of the best Christmas presents I've ever had. When I had the chat with Sarah about the possibilities of marriage, we didn't have the usual conversation that most engaged couples would have. We didn't talk about the wedding, how many bridesmaids she was going to have, or what supercar was going to pick us up. I had to tell her that, Sarah, if you choose to marry me, the doctors have said that we may not be able to have children naturally. It's a pretty tough conversation to have when you're a young guy and the woman you would love to marry is actually a qualified midwife, and as an occupation is delivering new life into this world every day of the week. But we combined our faith together and said, you know, when God enters a situation, I don't think He's going to leave it half finished. During my treatment, I used to wear a certain t-shirt for my chemotherapy. We used to take it to some prayer teams at church and they would pray over the t-shirt, and I decided that was the one that was going to come with me through the journey. When I got married, we had our new house and I put the t-shirt in a drawer out of the way, you know, not to be reminded of the bad things, but to be reminded of what I believe God has done in my life. But there was one occasion where we had to go to the t-shirt drawer and I got the t-shirt back out. We put it in a bag and me and my wife went back to a hospital. We went into a hospital room, what I'm very familiar with. I got the t-shirt back out of the bag, but this time it wasn't me that had to wear the t-shirt. I gave it to my wife, she put it on, and within a few hours she gave birth to our first miracle baby boy, Jackson. And what is incredible about this story is the t-shirt came out of the drawer again last year, and Sarah gave birth to our second miracle baby boy, Levi. And as a family, we are now so thankful for this wonderful and sometimes strange gift called life, and I'm so thankful to be alive.